Hi YouTubers, this is Jen, MSPT71, and I'm here for my week 27, 28, and 29 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had in June 19th, 2014 with Dr. Frederick Tiesenga. On my day of surgery, I was 271, and when my last weigh-in was on Tuesday, and I was 213.75. So prior to that, week 27, I was 215.5. Week 28, I was 215.5. Week 29, 213.75. And yeah, so I was looking at my weights, and so for the first 3 months, June, July, August, whatever the first 3 months were, I lost 43.5 pounds. For the second 3 months, up until December 19th, or whenever I did my last one, I lost 12 pounds. 12 pounds. Okay, so why did I only lose 12 pounds? Well, if you've been following my journey at all, you know that I eat whatever I want, meaning like I incorporate junk food into my diet. And so I think probably pretty much since maybe 12 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 months out, I've been having desserts and treats every day. And I think what has happened is I've kind of come to a point where enough is enough. I didn't have surgery so that I could, well, I kind of did have surgery so that I could basically not eat as much food because I was eating too much. But, you know, I didn't have it just so that I could eat crap all the time, because if I eat crap all the time, I'm not going to lose weight. Obviously, you know, I can see that in my numbers. But also, you know, I kind of keep thinking like, oh, I've only got this tool that's going to work for me for 6 to 18 months, and then it's up to me and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, if I'm not doing the work, if I'm not changing my habits, you know, why am I going to change them in 18 months out? So, you know, looking at this as a lifestyle change, I need to learn how to be with food. I need to learn how to be okay with food. You know, whatever that looks like, that's not how it is. And, you know, I want to be successful. I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. And so I think something in me just clicked, kind of like enough is enough. I think it happened on the day when I had candy corn. It was Christmas candy corn for breakfast, along with like cinnamon buns and Christmas cookies. I mean, I just ate like that all day long, and I think that I just said enough. You know, this has got to stop, because this isn't how I want to be. And so I made the decision to stop, and I know that a high protein, high fat, low carb diet works for me. I know that I feel really good eating that way. So last Friday I just did a full day of liquids. I hadn't really planned on, I didn't know how long I was going to do it for. I thought actually I would do it for a couple days, but I did just one day of full liquids, and then after that I started just eating a high fat, high protein, low carb food plan, and I've been logging it. I think that's huge, is the logging it. I've been logging it into MyFitnessPal, and I've been doing that for over a week now, and you know, it's been great. It's I'm, you know, just with, this is like a lifelong struggle, right? So when I did the pre-op diet, the liquid diet, I was supposed to do clear liquids for 5 days, and I did full liquids for 5 days because I knew if I did clear, I wouldn't make it. And that's the only time I've ever done a liquid diet, because it just I was always hungry, and I just couldn't stay on a diet, a healthy eating plan, whatever you want to call it, for more than 5 minutes at a time, and even that was pushing it. So, I'd make my resolve, and then, an hour later I'd be like, why is this whatever donut or whatever in my mouth? So I'm just amazed at how easy it was to do a day of liquids and then get back on track with eating. That never happened before. That has never, ever happened before. And the only thing I can chalk it up to is that this surgery has balanced my hormones, my gut hormones, brain hormones, how they interact. And I don't have the hunger. I mean, I get hungry, obviously, but I don't have that insatiable hunger, that feeling of never being full, that what I was eating was never enough. Anyway, so I'm for about a week or so, I've been eating better, and I feel better. I have more energy. I've been getting more shit done around the house. So I am going to keep up with this. This is, I'm going to keep up with this for right now. And because it works, and I know it works, and I've done it before, but I honestly, I can't believe how easy it was to get back on track. It's a miracle. It's my sleeve miracle. Speaking of sleeve miracles, I have another one that I'm going to add the video on to the end of this. It's an NSV, but for me it's huge because it involves a bathroom, and this particular toilet has been a nemesis of mine, and I dread having to use it when I need to. So anyway, I'll put that at the end. Okay, so I changed how I was eating. I'm feeling good. I can't believe how easy that was to change it after eating like crap for so long. So I'm tracking my meals. I'm also starting weight training 2 to 3 times a week, just really basic stuff like squats or lunges. I tried to do a body pump class and I hurt my shoulder with 5 pounds. So I'm just going to do really easy basic stuff. Do that twice a week, 3 times a week, and then just walking. I'm kind of feeling like I want to start running, which, I mean, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's because there's so many YouTubers I watch that are doing all these crazy runs and, C to 5Ks and things like that, if that's motivating me and I'm not realizing it, or if just getting the weight off little by little, my body is just wanting to move more. So that's interesting. I don't know that I'll start running. I do like to walk, but we'll see. I don't know. So I'm feeling really good. People at work, even this past week, said, that I was looking good, looking better, healthier. So, that's good. There was something else I wanted to talk about, which is relationships after weight loss surgery. So some people, they say, well, what's going to happen to my marriage? Or will this help my marriage or hurt my marriage? And I think for most, what I've seen and for myself, the consensus seems to be, if you've got a good marriage, then, having the weight loss surgery really could only help it because you feel better about yourself and things like that. It's certainly, I don't know how it could hurt your marriage unless, you become a raging lunatic or alcoholic or completely change your personality. However, if you have a marriage that sucks or is in trouble, weight loss surgery is not going to fix it. I've been married for 11 years, and probably for the past 5 to 6, it's been really rough. And I had no qualms going into this that this was going to have any effect on my marriage. Did I secretly, deep down inside, hope that, by losing weight, things would, things would change and my husband would find me irresistible and all these things? Well, maybe. But did I think that was going to happen? No. So just, keep that in the back of your mind. The other thing about relationships I haven't had any changes as far as friendships go, as far as with family members, things like that. I feel like that's probably because I'm a little bit older, and I cut the people out of my life that weren't supportive before. So I don't really have anyone like that in my life. So I'm grateful for that. Everybody's been really supportive and lovely. One thing that's happened that I wanted to talk about too is that I don't know, when people ask me what I'm doing, and I'm not, it's just people maybe that see me at work. I work in a hospital sometimes, so I'll see nurses or aides or social workers, and sometimes people ask me what I'm doing, or, oh, you look so good, you've lost so much weight. It's really weird. I feel like I always share that I've had weight loss surgery because that's just what I decided to do, and it works for me. I think it works for me, but I have like this, it's weird, like this guilt, like by having weight loss surgery and losing the weight, it's not the same as if I had done it on my own. Which is ridiculous because this still is hard, and it's gonna, it's gonna be work, and it's gonna be a lifetime of this, but I think I feel guilty because this is the easiest I've ever lost weight. If that makes any sense. It's not easy having surgery and going through what we go through, but it's the easiest way that weight has ever come off me, and I don't know. I'll have to think about that some more. It's not really a big deal. It's just, I just noticed that when people have asked, I get real like, oh, well, I don't know, like it's an internal thing. It's not like I tell them I feel guilty or whatever, because I would certainly probably verbally beat the crap out of somebody who said it was the easy way out. But you know what? The hell that I was going through before, this was the best way out. This was the best way out of the hell that I was living in. All right, so I feel like I'm like, squirrel, squirrel. What else? I think that's pretty much it. So, I'm hoping to really take these next 3 months and be, on track and on point and serious about doing what's good and what's right for my body. So eating healthfully. And I'm just still amazed that I could be back on track after, 3 months of doing whatever I wanted, and then just boom, make a decision and do it. I'm not a person that makes decisions and just do them. But this surgery has enabled me to at least do this with my food. So if I can do it now with my food, maybe I can do it with other things too. So everybody out there, take care, and stay safe, keep your YouTube videos coming, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. So here we are in one of my bathrooms at work, and the reason I'm showing you this picture is because it is a huge NSV for me. Before, when I used to use the washroom, I would get stuck between the armrests there, and then today I sat down and no part of my body touched the armrests or the metal legs. It was a miracle. It was a sleeve miracle. So I just wanted to share that with you guys.